on the substance, the Great Barrington Declaration is underpinned by two central claims, and both are emphatically false. First, it says that if enough people get COVID, we will reach herd immunity. This is not true. Many infectious diseases never reach herd immunity, like measles and malaria and AIDS and flu. And with increasing evidence of reinfection, we should have no confidence that we would ever reach herd immunity to COVID, even if everyone caught it. Herd immunity is a flawed goal without a vaccine, even if we could get to it, which we can't. The second central claim is that we can segregate the old and the vulnerable on our way to herd immunity. This is simply not possible. As the medical director of the NHS said yesterday, we cannot somehow fence off the elderly and the vulnerable from risk while everyone else returns to normal. It's neither conscionable nor practicable. Not when so many people live in intergenerational homes, when older people need carers who, of course, themselves live in the community, and not when young people can suffer the debilitating impact of long COVID. Whenever we've seen cases among young people rise sharply, we then see cases among the over 60s rise inevitably thereafter. And we are not the kind of country that abandons our vulnerable or just locks them up. If we let this virus continue unchecked, the loss of life would be simply too great to contemplate. And we know it would put our NHS at risk, as my honourable friends have just said. We know this both because of what happened in March and because of what is happening right now. We've already heard from the heads of the Academy of Royal Colleges and the Royal College of Emergency Medicine that if we don't act fast and come together to quash this virus, then we risk putting the NHS under extraordinary strain, both for COVID treatments and non-COVID treatments too. And of course, I'll give way to my right honourable friend.
My right honourable friend, how long do the scientists think we will need these lockdowns for, and what's their exit plan?
Well, we have seen the exit plan from local lockdowns. For instance, in Leicester, where we had a firm local lockdown, the case rate came right down. We lifted that, and we have sadly seen it start to rise again. So it is determined by the amount of social mixing that the lockdown reduces. And so there is an argument that in some of the parts of the country where the case rate has continued to rise, there is an argument for further ensuring that you don't get the contact that is at the root of the virus spreading. And that is the challenge, is how to calibrate the lockdown to get the virus under control whilst doing the minimum damage to the economy and to education.